Good morning, optimists. Today is Monday, October 21st, 2024. And last week, I did not trade on Friday. We didn't do the stream on that day because on Thursday, I took $1,000 loss while I was on stream. Well, after I closed that stream, and I had said that I was maxing myself out. After I closed that stream, I actually took one more trade. Um, and what looked to me like good trade ended up losing another 600. So it was down to 1600 on the day and walked away at that. Didn't take any more trades, but did feel pretty defeated, number one. But outside of feeling defeated as well, I obviously overtraded on that day. Now, overtrading is, as you guys, if you guys have been here for a while, it's an issue that I've had. I'm sure it's an issue that a lot of people have, but it's definitely something that I've gotten a lot better on over the last year, but um, but yeah, I definitely was not in the right state of mind on Thursday. So was taking trades in the wrong directions. What's up, Kevin? Good to see you. Um, and so, being as that was, I walked away on Thursday. I took a cool down day on Friday and over the weekend, and so we're back at it today. That did pretty much kill most of my profits on the week. I think all of them actually. It might have even put me a little down. I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and jump on in. Just gonna close one thing. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's jump on in. Before we jump to the charts, as always, we're gonna check out the news. It's not the news. There it is. Alrighty. Let's get to the right week. So today, I believe we have earnings today. We've got 67 earnings, 89 dividends, and 6 economic reports today. So we've got the CB leading index month over month that comes out at 7. And then we've just got some treasury auctions at 8:30 and 2 Fed speeches at 10 and 2. But the earnings... next earnings reports are actually all at 1. So the other ones have all been baked in. 6:30 was our last drop, so all the rest drop at 1 and beyond. But we do have some that are unlabeled, so they could drop this at any time. These other ones. As far as dividends are concerned, Invesco High Yield, they're announcing. So should be an interesting day. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chart. We're still rocking up here at 5903 on the ES. I really just feel like the ES just is at 5900. It's really struggling to break this area here. Obviously we've hit 5915 and whatnot, but it just really seems to struggle up here at 5900. Taking a look at oil. Oil looks a little spotty on volume. See what the volume looks like on CLZ. Oh yeah, much more volume on CLZ. Let's get these changed over. Okay. CLZ looks a little bit better for movement. Oil's up $1.30 something on the day, $1.34, almost 2%. And you can see there's a 5200 cross inbound on the 1 minute side. It's on the 10 second. 10 second got that nice rip there. Was this at the open? Yeah, about 2 minutes after the open. But from 69.95 up to 70.28, sort of selling off now. Not sure if that one's going to give us a play. Kind of looks like it could on the 1 minute side, but 10 second side looks like it's kind of bogging down. This could easily just sell off too. It does have some ascending support through this channel. You can see that sort of angle right there, and then the angle here. So I do see some channeling on it. So this one I'd be looking for a 1 minute crossover on that 5200. Does look like it could push though. Yeah, it actually just pushed right there. Oh, that's not good. Trade evate's not responding. There we go. I don't have other issues like that. I don't have anything too resource intensive open. So the account's still green by about $300. Trail max at 864. So it was definitely a heavy hit last week. I think we ended up red on the week. 29.75, 24.62. Yeah, we ended up red about 850 on the week last week after just that one day. So it can turn on you a dime. We're at 70.11 here on oil. ES is kind of running along 59.03. I wonder if ES is going to be a short. Don't see anything great in the market today. Biggest move in the ES was really kind of around 5:30, 6 o'clock. Yeah, kind of boring. ES pushing up to 04, down to 4. Looks like we could get a little push here.
Order filled.
And at 425, trying to get out at 5. Oh.
Order filled.
Got 2 of my 3 contracts filled. Only taking 1 tick.
Order filled.
All right, there's all 3 filled. Only took 1 tick on that, so it was only worth $25. I wanted to go for $5, but it should have popped there and just didn't. So wanted that to hit 59.05. Looks pretty choppy today, so I'm gonna keep my trades tight. I'd like to actually see this fall down towards VWAP. Let's take a look at the longer term chart. Oh, so longer term on the ES, we have a 3-minute crossover inbound. If you see this here, so this actually would look nice if this pulled back to about 5,900. We actually have the opportunity for a nice big upward move. There's some pullback there. This is probably, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes out. But you can see this 5,200 crossover inbound on the 3-minute side. We already get it on the 1, I believe we did. Yeah, we got it on the 1 some time ago. So we have a crossover inbound on the 3-minute. So if we can get a pullback to about VWAP and sort of hum along the VWAP side, we should get a nice crossover coming. Switch over to 5 minutes. So that rejection there along 5904 really was rejecting the 200 moving average on the 5-minute side. So I'm glad I took that single tick and that I cut it. Considering buying here Take a shot.
Order filled.
In for 3. Looking to get out at 250. Bit of a pullback there. I think I might have to cut this. Yep. Briefly in profit there at 02 for a second. We're gonna silent switch. This could actually push up to 9 of 350. We're at negative 1.0 right now. Coming up on 7 o'clock. One minute remaining on that. Have some contraction on the Bollinger Bands there. You gotta be ready to cut this quick if necessary. Want this to stay above that 200 moving average right there. Negative 0.5. Wow, it's kind of inching down. Seconds to 7. Be 7 o'clock right after this candle. Didn't really get a pop there. It was 250. That was my original sell order. Silent switch. Pop up here. Around 275. 2.25. Really having a hard time at 2. I might have to try to get out with a single tick. Come on, push already. 2.25. We're almost at 703. Just a lot of times to give us to push. There's 250.
Order
All
filled.
right, we got the 275, so we got 4 ticks on that. Not a great trade in my opinion. But at least we got out and all of our contracts filled. Okay, we're good there. Up 163 on the day, pulled the trail max back up to 1027. I say not a great trade because what I was really looking for with this trade here, first off, when I took this, I was looking for this red yellow pop up here on the science switch. We ended up pulling back a little a little too much. We did eventually get that science switch and then came up here to 275. 250 was the original trade. This looks like this could pop. There's 275 again. Let's take a look at this on the 3-minute side. 904 is our line in the sand. There's the 325 there. Still about $3 away from this 3-minute crossover. There's 904. So I guess the 350 trade I was right on. So the 1 minute actually got this pullback. TTM went red briefly. Currently still red. Went red, yellow, red. And so we have that on a red dot though. We get this on a green dot, and this could look really good for a science switch and a push up. Now that $3 that 3-minute that 3 minute time frame there, guys, like that's a middle school moment. $3. That 3-minute time frame there. If we can get that 3-minute crossover, which could be, like I said, about 15 minutes, and that was only about 5 minutes ago, so we need at least another 10 minutes. I think it's more like another 30 minutes. But if we get that crossover, I think we can get a nice big push up. Potentially towards the highs, but I don't really trust the ES up here at 5,900 personally. There's that double top there at 5,904. This actually hit 375. That one hit 4 here for a second. So 375 really kind of looks like our hard line. So we'll bump that to 350. Just to try to keep it within the range. Looks like oil dropped. So I had this little pop up here, and then ended up pulling back. The issue with oil is that the 200 moving average is above the VWAP on the 1 minute side. So it's not a deal killer, but it does definitely put a damper on trading a lot of the time. Big push there. Broke through 4 for a second. Hit 450. Might be getting a science switch on the 1 minute. We got this big U-shape pattern. 0.2, 0.1. There's 425 again. Now this one here only stopped at 450, so it never really got past that. But this is a little bit different because we've had time to pull back, but time to consolidate, and now we've got this silent switch here. It is a red dot. I would love to see this pull back to about 902.50 and then bounce. So then you'd have the U pull pop, but we already got that pull pop. Pull pop. Volume is slightly low today, about 2,100 contracts per minute. We're really running into a lot of resistance here at 425. Honestly, one more sell off and then pop would look better for me, in my opinion. There's an 8 SMA cross, so this could actually do it. 250 would be the pullback zone that I really want to see. Like 902.50 and then pop off that. And then move past 5 or up to 5. I'd rather see a move up past 5, because if we could break through 5 with a little bit of gusto, then we might have like 625 or something, then pull back and then have 5 be our new support, would be the idea. So there's a doji at the top. We do have a silent switch, but again, it's red dot. Big topping tail. Like big top wick up there. Now I really want to sell off here. Like just not a sell off, but like a sell down, a push down in price. Um and then a pop off that. So we got a green dot there on TTM1. The range is so tight today. Hey, I really dislike when trading is like this. Tight and slow. See if we can get a pullback to 3. I have 3. 0.7 on TCM, cyan with a red. This one open with a cyan green. Our opening range up here is at 911. And the high is at 915. So if we push, I'm thinking about 911 is likely going to be the area here, but for the flat, we're only looking at $1.50 up. So that's like right at like 906. There's 905. Finally hit it. Broke through it for a second. That was a decent move off 375 up to 5. I don't really know if I want to keep trading. I would like to go for more profits. I want to go for more like 600 today, but the chart just isn't there for it. So we're at 163.02. It's currently 711. I feel like there's going to be a breakout here at some point, but it's just really a lot of resistance at this 905 area. You can even see the sell depth is so much higher than the buy depth. So these are about $2 away on that 3-minute chart. But we're just running into mad resistance there at 905. Oil down to 69.70. So I think oil will look really good if we get a 50-200 crossover on the 10-second side. I'm just not seeing any moves today. It's choppy and slow. So I'll probably just have to call it. I was really hoping to go for about 600 today, but I just don't really see the chart. I don't really see the numbers doing that today. I don't see enough movement. So I'll probably just have to call it right there. All right, y'all. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Take a moment to like and subscribe. And also, too, if you guys are looking to pick up an evaluation, Lead Trader Funding is currently rocking these fat discounts right now. So you get 85% off a 50K account. You can get for 25 bucks, or 100K account and get for 30. This is what I decided to pick up because, I mean, $31 for 100K, like access to 100K, is just ridiculous. I will say the 50K is a little bit easier to pass at 3,000 for a profit target, but if I can prove to myself that I can pass a $6,000 profit target, then there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to be profitable in the market and be able to actually see some withdrawals. So I decided to go with the 100K for that reason. So you can even pick up a fast track as well for like 26, but for my money, I actually think for $4 more, I think that the one steps are a better buy right now. And of course, this all fluctuates, but you know, or you can get a 100K static count for 20 bucks if you don't mind trading with just 2 contracts. Like if this one here, if you have really tight risk management, the 100K static evaluation is easier for a lot of people if they have really tight risk management. So yeah, guys, go ahead and check that out. There's a link in the description, and the promo codes will automatically apply. You don't need to type anything, but if you use that link in the description, it'll actually hook you up. It'll hook this channel up as well with a little bit of a commission and help this channel grow. So we'd love to see you there. But Elite Trader Funding is doing all sorts of new stuff and cool stuff. Like they just added a competition element a couple days ago. The beginning of October. I personally decided not to participate in it this time. Just I didn't want to be distracted by getting my goals. But you can see in here there are some people who are doing some pretty crazy numbers. Like the guy who's sitting in first place right now. You can see his win ratio is 60-40. He's got 214 trades. But you can see his current balance is 37,000. His total gain is 27,000. So it looks like everybody got a $10,000 account. The guy on top sitting at $27,000 in profit. Pretty crazy. Pretty incredible. Off 214 trades. So I kind of like to look here and just get inspired personally. This is some Viet guy in Van Huyn. He's got pretty good numbers. 70-30 win. This guy's 80-20. This one's 90-10. These must be guesses. But I mean, this is bad. I mean, 17K. I kind of go here and get inspiration, you know. Off a $10,000 account, that's pretty crazy. This guy's got massive losses. This guy barely ever wins, but yet he's got, you know, 17K in profits. So clearly he's got really tight risk management. I think this stuff's pretty cool and kind of interesting to watch. So they got first and second place prizes, third to 50th, and 51st and beyond. So sends in 10 days. We go for free eval reset. You get 2,000 points. That's cool. So they also do these like point systems, which is also pretty useful. These point systems actually allow you to. Oh wow, they expanded this. I didn't know that. So you can use these points and actually buy free accounts, which is pretty dope. They also reduce the cost of some of these. That's cool. Nice. So yeah, check them out. Link in the description. You'll get hooked up with that 85% off discount. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and walk there because I don't really see the chart doing a whole lot. The ES actually finally broke out. Been waiting for this for like ever. So this just happened like a minute or two ago. Broke out right here on this candle. So hit 850 on the high there. Maybe I'll stick around for another second since we've actually got some movement. So this pulled back, and then we got that on that cyan switch, a little bit past it. Is all the movement gone out of this? Looks like it might been. But this right here was the breakout right there, and that was also a pretty good trade. This is move 1, move 2. We almost got that crossover. I'm tempted to sit around and wait for it. So that was a pretty good pullback off of 850 on the high. Slight rejection off of 8, pulling back now to 650. So maybe we'll get another red. It's yellow.
Order filled.
Bought off 07. Might have been a little zealous. Yeah, I was a little zealous. I'm gonna get out at 775 is the idea here. There's 725. Pull back off 750. I felt inclined to get out at 725. Whoa. Big pullback there. Guess I should have walked. Was quite the sell-off. Should have known better since it was at the opening range.
Order filled.
Might have just added to my loss. Kind of surprised by that pullback, by that sell-off. I was just completely stalled. 450. I gotta cut this. Oh, yeah. We're
Order
out.
filled.
Well, we turned a winning day into a losing day by sticking around, as has been the case in the past. That sell-off right there was pretty shocking, honestly. Trail Max is now at 448 from being in around 1,000. So that's pretty frustrating, but that's the way that it goes. Trading is easy come, easy go. So after a super choppy day, that's pretty frustrating.
Order filled.
Went short here, but this actually just bounced like pretty heavily. I ended up going short down there at the bottom at 900. Trying to get out at 899.75. Come on, push down. Back to VWAP. Wow, my trail max got hit pretty bad now. Gonna exit this and walk on the day.
Order filled.
It ended up taking a much larger hit, just in total. So I'm out for the day. Trail max is now at 136. So that means now I have to switch to the micros. This is very frustrating. Just because I had this account rocking pretty well. All these choppy days though that we experienced in September and throughout October has been very, very slow and frustrating. I mean, everybody blames everything on the election, but honestly, like, how much can the election really influence trading? I mean, who really cares? Like, you're gonna get whoever you get. no matter whether you vote for him or not. You don't really have a choice in the matter. I mean, you could try to think that you do. I mean, that we get the choice of a vote, but at the end of the day, the electoral college is going to make the decision for us. So, in terms of the presidency, local government, on the other hand, has a lot of validity. But I've heard most people blame all this on the election, but I just don't really know that that's really it. So we can size this down to one contract, but yeah, ultimately, I guess we probably got to walk on the day. There's the big sell off. You see, it's all just coming in all at once. It's right there at 900. There's a downward cross and 5,200 moving average. I want to go short because I actually feel like this is going to sell off pretty big, but so we're actually below VWAP here. Our trade would have worked out, by the way.
Order filled.
I'm just in one contract. Don't bounce on me, dude. Continue to drop like you were.
Order filled.
All right, made a tiny little bit back. We actually dipped below 100K for the first time in this account. So down 694 on the day. I was pretty surprised at this bounce, but I guess it was just off VWAP. Kind of running along this 899 range. I'm so tired of these choppy days, man. Yeah, that's too bad. I was green about 160 and some change, and I decided to walk, but I stuck around really because it looked like we had got that movement. I think we could actually finally get the breakout, but it dropped 2,700 contracts all at once. So we'll have to work our way back out of the hole, unfortunately. Well, if I do end up failing, worst comes to worst, I'll pick up another account for nothing because they're really cheap right now. I wanted to grab that. I could see that coming. I canceled it though because we might get a big pop back up here. Like if you saw earlier, we got this big drop followed by this pop right back. Same here, big drop and then pop. So this was a big drop here, big wick at the bottom. There's 895. That dropped all the way down to the 200 moving average. So this dropped as low as 83 or 93, whatever. 893. Looks like we might actually get momentum just on the short side today. Oil's dropping too. Should have walked again. Just like Thursday. Should have walked when we're up 200. We're getting these big like contract dumps. I mean, look at that. That's over 10 seconds, 5,700 contracts. So this breakout never occurred. And actually on the day, I didn't notice this, but the 15-minute chart had actually crossed to the downside. There's 897. Possible silent switch on the 10-second. That would only be a push probably to 898 or maybe 899. With a rejection at probably 88 or 88.75 would be the thought there. But actually just rejected beforehand, 87 down to 85.50. Account is officially red, and only 169 left on trail out of our 3,000. Guess I should have walked with my 160 and some change. This technically is two losses, but one of them was a thing that I added a contract to. Also counted this first trade as two trades. Oil, oil popped up some. Oil might have a move in it. Currently hitting that 200 or that 50 moving average there. Silent switch on the 1 minute on oil would look good. Also a 9, 12, 26 cross. So both of those factors might give us the opportunity to see oil move back up to about 70. After dropping down to 69.50 area and just below VWAP. But like I said in the beginning, oil needed to really have the 50 and 200 drop below VWAP to really have this solidify an upward move. ES hovering around 58.95. They're on alert for the ES. ES looks like it's going to continue to drop though. Might be decent for shorting. Someone knows, like, feels confident shorting. Oil down at 69.50s again. Losing its top. Hey, green is good even if it's in the wrong account. Yeah, I overstayed my welcome today. My welcome was here's your 160 shekels, now get out of here. So the funny part is I was going for $600 in profit today. Yes, looking flat again. Running along that 200 moving average there. The low is down at 83. We could actually push down much further. There weren't any news reports at 7:30. Which one is trading view? That one. Yeah, we just had the index thing at conference board leading economic index, predictive variable that anticipates or leads turning points in business. Yeah. Well, that's too bad. 2 to 300 for your goal. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. Um, that's kind of like what my goal was at the beginning of this month. After taking that big loss on Thursday, though, I kind of wanted to go for a little bit more, and I've had plenty of luck hitting 6 and 700 in a day. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. I'll take my $700 loss, unfortunately. But them's the breaks. I'll trade smaller for the next couple days. Try and get that back up to about 500 600. Um, Maybe go for about $100 in profit a day for like 2 or 3 days. So, all right, y'all. Much love and appreciation. We'll see you tomorrow. And peace out for now.